and they used a technique brought across by a French.
That's beautiful, that, isn't it?
To get bigger
If
grounds.
you stand here, you'd be able to get the two chandeliers in that mirror and the fireplace.
And then on the stand there to cool off.
Just about here.
Yeah.
You'd be able to get the two chandeliers in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the fireplace.
All this Barnsley freestone comes from right the other side of Barnsley. A quarry called the Oaks Quarry. So, our friend Vitruvius.
It isn't what we know as Yorkshire stone then.
It's freestone. Yorkshire stone is a very, very hard, but it's a sedimentary stone, and so you can split it really easily along one grade. Very difficult to cut, whereas freestone carves in every direction. So you can, with Yorkstone, you'd only get a low relief. With freestone, you can get a really deep relief. This room we know from our friend Vitruvius, why that was an enfilade of 3 rooms, so was this. This wall was taken out, and you can see where it was. If you look on there, you can see the dip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? And then 2 cracks on that carved bit, and 2 cracks on that bit, and that's just where the wall came out. And that came out in 1760, when tea drinking became all the fashion. When they put the Palladium wing on, they opened this room up, and this ceiling is part of a Jacobean revival that the second Earl had going on. That wall was still intact. That wall didn't come out while the 1880s for making a larger room for the shooting parties. And the panelling was removed from this room and plastered, like it was up in the library. And then when that came out, that was reordered. But of course the ceiling remains.
This ceiling.
This ceiling is another Vasali ceiling, and is Ceres. Again, Ceres. Pouring forth the riches of the harvest from the cornucopia. Part of those riches being sweet corn or India corn. Much rounder than it is these days. There's the pears or the squash from the other room, grapes, the usual, and around the figures, the heads, are to represent Persephone.
This is different window. As well.
Sorry?
Different window.
Yeah. The window, this didn't used to be here, and it had a door, so you could open the door, slide the sash out, and walk straight out. There's still a bit of crown glass in that. That piece there's a piece of crown. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bigger the round shape, the newer the glass. So the larger the radius on it, the later the glass is. So I can see, even though this is a 1716 window, that is probably a piece of 1716 glass that's just got cracked. Okay. Anyway. And we can see where the fireplace used to be, because it juts out on the ceiling and the fireplace used to be right below.
The panels here, do you say they were taken from the room below?
Some of the panels are in the right position.
I mean very ornate ones.
These would have been in here, but would have been reordered when the wall came out. Because the door used to be there, looking straight through.
Any significance to the faces?
The faces are almost certainly Persephone, the daughter of Ceres. Or mythology again.
Yes.
When Persephone is walking about, Pluto, the god of the underworld, thinks, whoa, she's alright. So he waits while she's passing, shoots out at underworld, grabs her and drags her down to Hades.
And she wasn't allowed to leave if she ate any of the fruits of the
Now then,
trees,
that's right.
Pomegranate.
She ate 5 seeds of the pomegranate, but Ceres got a bit peed off and said, right, unless I get it back, everything it was going to stop growing. So, what time she was in Hades, we had winter until Zeus went and had a word with Pluto. They're going to have to get her back. Got to go back. So, when she returned, that's when spring returns. So, not only have we got Ceres associated through the poem of Alexander Pope with the Stuarts, but we have this idea that until the Stuarts return, England has become a winter.
Absolutely.
So, we have Persephone, who has to go back every year because she's eaten 5 pomegranate, 6, so that's when we get winter.
Like the Garden of Eden then.
Oh, just that. This is Shangri-La as far as... Anyway, we'll go and have a look in the... I hope we can't go to the scaffold. Oh, good.
When you say that England was follower of the Stuart family, did you have priesthood and secret rulers?
We want to interest in religion.
Oh, right, so it was just
Power.
but it was the political point of view rather than
Yeah, yeah.
the religious point
Oh,
of view.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Come on in, like my man at school to get into cotton there.
Suddenly. You're alright.
Right, so...
Sacrilege putting that against their wall.
Yes, isn't it just? In fact, fancy stacking.
Sacrilege. Of course it is.
Oh no, they've no idea. They've really no idea. It's not their fault. It's whoever's overseeing the job. This is the Italianate staircase. This used to be thought to be by Bugatti and Artari. We now know it's Federico Vasari. Most books will tell you that this staircase is from 1717. It's not. We now know that the plasterwork is between, well, it's not 1730, and as far as I'm concerned, that's the age of this staircase.